the council have set aside $712,000. That is $712,000 for something they call Art and About.
Yeah.
From January 2019 through to July 2020, artists can apply for grants of between $10K and $85K. If they get shortlisted, they get a guaranteed $1,000 just for having a crack. Art and About is basically it temporarily transforms spaces across the city with some art for people to look at. Well, Mrs. Moore, please come on.
How do you know she's married?
Well, Miss Moore, whatever. Ms. Moore, please come on and explain to our Grill Team listeners why we're spending nearly $750,000 on something that just seems to me to be a complete waste of money.
Worlo's word.
When we have homeless, when we have the roads, the bike lanes, all the other dramas we have in the city, the ridiculous 4 or 5 companies that give us bicycles that they're just thrown around up in trees and just left in gutters and so forth. There's more important things to do in this city than worry about some little bits of art that are going to temporarily transform spaces across the city. I looked just at one thing. So many homeless at the moment, so many homeless that are freezing cold. There's a thing called swags for homeless. They're worth $95. We could get 7,180 of those straight out to the homeless without a drama, rather than putting a couple of bit of arty-farty art bits around.
Worlo's word.
Please come on and explain to the Grill Team listeners and me why you would spend that money on art and not on really important things like the spirit of people.
Let's spend it on both, because geez, I'm loving what she's doing in the city.
What?
I led a group.
Let him go.
I led a group of bird enthusiasts last week through the city, all armed with binoculars, and we were spotting the still birds around the place.
Oh, the
Yeah,
brass
the ones up on the
birds,
ledges.
yeah.
It is like the bird watching in the city now as a result of that is
How
so
about
good.
you watch actual birds, Matthew?
Well, how about this? I hate real birds. Real birds have lice, right?
Do they?
you don't have to touch them.
They have lice.
Hang on, Fred. Are you serious?
Birds have lice?
Yeah, they're
I didn't know
filthy.
this. I never knew that birds had lice.
A minute ago, I let it pass. You said Australia's population 29 million.
Yeah, sorry.
Now you're saying bird. It's the first thing you learn about birds. Don't touch a bird. Birds are riddled with lice.
Yeah.
No one's asking you to cuddle the bird or take it out for a meal.
Yeah, you're right.
You know
You're
what?
allowed to fly in the sky and let it dance in the streets.
Mate, I'm
Dance.
loving the steel birds. I'm loving the cloud when it arrives. I can't wait for that. Mate, the burnt matchstick that was sitting up there
It still
around
sits
Worlo.
there.
Yeah, brilliant. It is so good. And the giant milk carton, a tragedy that it wasn't built.
How about we look after people?
But what about the
Why
looking
not
after
both?
people?
Why not both?
I don't think we've got the finance. 712 grand she's going to put aside just for this arty-farty
But this is
stuff.
looking after people. It's looking after the artists. They've got to.
They
They've got
can
to
go
eat
to a
too.
museum, mate. They can look at what about the
No,
homeless
they're
people?
building the.
What about
they're
the
building the
Hey,
things.
please.
What about the homeless artists?
Yes.
Hey, what about that?
Yeah. Oh, we've just spoken to Clover's people.
Yes, you've spoken to them?
I just spoke to her communications manager.
Oh, here
she
we
will
go.
not be making any comments on the
And
subject.
She won't.
And I support her on that.
Yeah.